Hey guys, general chat. Woo! I've got Joel, Hondar, and a very special guest, Force.
What's going on?
Hey Force. How does it feel to be on general chat on a Skype call?
It's pretty awesome.
Is it
kind of weird?
That you dreamed of and more?
Clearly.
Much more.
Yeah.
Much more.
Great. All right. Well, we asked. We've been playing Diablo 3 beta like nobody's business. You've been playing. You've been playing, and you've probably been playing.
He's only been playing.
I would hope so.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing right now.
We asked our audience Diablo 3 questions for us. So without further ado, here we go. Gordon Bren asks, if Hundar could be any creature in Diablo 3, what would he be?
In Diablo 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
Any
geez.
creature or any character?
Well, how about any Diablo series? Go.
I like Rakanichu from the previous title. There was also this goat man in Diablo 1. Do you remember him?
No,
He
I
like tried to
don't
trick
remember.
you into making a weapon, and then like he turned on you and you beat the shit out of him. But he was pretty funny. I kind of would like to be him.
Hey, for this...
The butcher,
A cow.
a cow.
the butcher. That segues into a good question, which Maru and Jin Skulltanis...
Wait, since when do we do segues on general chat? I
No,
thought it was
because
just random.
No. He said
Schizophrenic.
He didn't realize what creature what creature was from Diablo 3, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so somebody said, I'm new to the series, never touched Diablo. Why the hell should I buy it?
Forrest, what do you think? If someone's new to the series, why should they buy Diablo?
Well, if you have ADD, it's a fantastic game to play. It's just in general, the game's a lot of fun. I think it's the kind of the constant rewarding system, and that's what I really love about it. Everything you do has like an instantaneous reward. Just breaking barrels is exciting because there's giant explosions
Would
and
you consider
splinters
yourself a
going
loot
everywhere.
whore?
Are you a loot whore, Forrest?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'll probably be breaking the bank on the auction house too. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'd even say that, a lot of the fun little like mechanics that you can like knock down the walls and all that shit is pretty entertaining too.
I mean, do you need a reason to buy it other than the fact that everyone's going to be playing it? Like, if you want to be conversant with games this Christmas, or
It's a pretty big one. It's not like some little entry, like, oh, I didn't have time to play. Like, it's Diablo 3. It's been, how long? 8 years, 9 years?
Another segue, ready?
It doesn't work if you say, here comes the segue.
Liam Dunn asks, if it came to consoles, would you play it on Xbox and PS3? I don't know if you heard about it. It might be compatible.
might be.
They're trying it in-house. They said it's pretty cool.
Nah.
No?
I won't play it, but I think it'll open up the game to new audiences.
Force?
Yeah, I think that's probably the greatest thing about it. You know, PC gaming is very niche-y just because it is so, you have to constantly be upgrading and it can be so expensive. So I think opening up to people who just want to buy a console once every 3 or 4 years means there's going to be, that's just how it works. There will be a larger audience. And that's a good thing, pulling people into Blizzard games. And maybe hopefully that means that they'll end up eventually buy a computer so they can play other PC titles of the company.
Here's what I say. You want to play it? Get a computer. You want to play StarCraft? Get a computer.
What an
Oh,
asshole.
boo-hoo.
You're a fucking dick.
You know how many console exclusives I have to put up with? I've never played Metal Gear Solid 4 because it was on PlayStation 3 that I couldn't afford. Oh, I'm sorry. Get a computer and game.
I would have thought, we played a little bit of Dungeon Siege 3 when it came out.
Yeah.
And I would have thought before playing that the translation would have lost something. But it felt natural playing Dungeon Siege 3. I feel like, and Blizzard is
Would you
fucking
rather
Blizzard.
play Diablo 3
No,
or Dungeon Siege 3?
of course not. I mean,
Okay, last question.
the
Ready?
angriest show on Machinima.
Whoa!
So many to choose from. It's
Nick
hard to-
Petresky asks, what are your thoughts on the many complaints of Diablo losing its gothic touch and starting to look like WoW?
Force.
Start with Force.
Oh man, I got the touchy subject right away, huh? I don't know. In all honesty, this is kind of a stylistic approach that Blizzard has been taking for quite a while now. You just look at their past major titles. We look at Warcraft 3 and obviously World of Warcraft, even StarCraft 2. It's more stylistic, it's more artistic than it is the straight up gritty realism.
Yeah.
And Diablo 2 was just a much different game because it was a small resolution. It was all sprite based.
Do you like
it's hard
the-
to compare those two, in my opinion.
Do you like the stylistic, I don't want to say cartoony, but like the smoother edges, the more vibrant colors of new Diablo, or do you like the old, like gritty, spritey, old look?
Well, I'll say this. I think they both have their place. You know, there's a lot more longevity when it comes to something like what they're doing. I mean, you know, the proof's in the pudding, as my grandma would say. I don't know why I'm bringing this up in general chat, but, you know, you just look at what Blizzard's doing. Their sales are absurd. Obviously, what their goal is working for them. There's always going to be complainers when it comes to everything. That's just how it works. People just like to bitch and moan. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I think it looks good. And like I said, I think there's a lot more longevity, and that's kind of what they're shooting for. So
that's exactly how I felt about World of Warcraft. I remember when it came out and everyone said, what the fuck is this, Blizzard? It's so cartoony, like it's goofy, it's funny, like it's not the game, it's not a Blizzard game, but it's, I mean, again, the game is what, 7 years old now, and people are still playing it rapidly, like, and it continues, like, even though it is cartoony, like, it continues to look good, and it's not gothic. No. The fact that people say Diablo 3 is not gothic, they're fucking skeletons with guts hanging out of them, and you can't tell me that's not gothic.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing too is that, like, all these complaints, if you're really not happy with the game, there's plenty of other options out there. There are games that go straight for the realistic, gritty look, and maybe Diablo 3 is not doing it this time around. Well, play some other games if that's what you really, if that's the only thing you really care about. Yeah. To me, gameplay is first and foremost, and even if I'd like it to be a little more realistic, since the gameplay is bar none better than anything else that's around right now, I'm gonna stick with it. So.
You know what no one's playing right now? Crysis.
Right, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. The cool thing about like WoW and its lasted 7 years is you recognize what WoW looks like, even after like you just like you see a picture of it and you're like, oh, that's Warcraft, as opposed to something you might get a picture of Conan and you're like, I don't know what that is exactly.
Exactly.
WoW it stands out, and Diablo will be the same way, and StarCraft is too. You'll recognize it instantly, which is cool.
Today's episode, we lost our Dungeon Siege ad campaign, we lost our Crisis ad campaign, and you're probably gonna have to blur this beer logo that's on my hat. I just realized.
It's not a beer logo. It's
It's High C. It's Capri Sun box somewhere.
Okay, great.
Yeehaw!
General chat.
Thanks, Force.
Thanks, Force.
Thank you.